Hey, it's the day before Easter, usually referred to as Holy Saturday. This is the day in between the waiting period. I imagine back in the day, the disciples were pretty scared and isolated and unsure and uncertain, not unlike the way we might be feeling now. Today, for me, has been a day of really letting myself feel some grief. Grief about what's happening in the world, but also that's unearthed some of my own grief over the losses I've had in my life over the years. And so it's been a little bit of a rough day. I made a video earlier that was much darker and pretty, I was pretty bereft at the time, and I decided not to post it because it's not a full picture of my grief. Um, I wanted to remind myself and remind us all what I said in my first video, that we are seeds planted, not buried. And so I've been carrying around with me today this particular seed. Some of you have seen it before on retreat. I believe it's the husk of a sycamore. It's busted open, and there's a sycamore on our street down the road. And on a walk one day, I picked it up and keep it in my pocket often or on my desk. Sometimes I just hold on to it as a reminder that sometimes this is how I feel. I feel broken, but to remember that I'm broken open. And in the in between, that can be hard. But we have the benefit of knowing that tomorrow is coming. Literally, tomorrow is Easter, and it's a reminder of the faith and the hope that God has given us. And it's also a reminder of what living the fourth is about. Um, he rose on the third day. Why didn't anybody write about the fourth day? Well, I guess they did. Everything about the apostles after the resurrection is the fourth day, right? We are called to live out of that hope and belief that things get better, that we are not alone, and that we are seeds planted and growing, right? So I'm looking forward to Easter and to the other side of all of this isolation. And my grief won't go away, but it won't always overwhelm me. Sometimes my grief takes me. And this kind of day reminds me, instead of letting it take me, that I can take it with me wherever I go and let it help me grow. So that's my hope for all of us this Easter. And um, for all of us in living our fourth day. So happy Holy Saturday. Honor your grief, but trust in Easter. Live the fourth.